Welcome. Welcome, everybody who is here to watch. I really appreciate your time. Every minute you pour up to be with us, to follow us, to watch our video, it is so much appreciated. Thank you very much. Welcome to AD Topcasts. We love you. Today we're going to talk about Donald Trump with Ukraine. America first. Donald Trump said he's going to put America first from day one, and he's doing it. But with that all being said, he's also not forgetting his business. As a businessman, Donald Trump is not going to sit down and wait. Now he's talking about Ukraine. He's talking about giving more aid to Ukraine as long as Ukraine accepts to give minerals to United States of America. Game changer, right? We don't know. So yesterday, Trump said he's willing to deal with Zelensky one more time. He's willing to give him his aid, but he wants to see the return on the investment. So, without going too far, I'm going to let you follow Trump and listen to what he said. Before that, you need to know this: there's nothing wrong with putting your country first. If everybody, if every country, if every president will think of putting country first, the world will be much better. This is not to say that I agree with what Donald Trump is doing in every aspect. No, especially on immigration. No, because this country needs immigrants. But if every country will go, if every president will put his country first, the world will be much better. The people will enjoy the countries. Immigration will be little less. Africa will look much better. And instead of setting countries, set these minerals, set the country property, the population properties to the external businesses, you should put your country first. So Donald Trump say what? I put America first, make America first again. So now he say no to free aid. No free aid. I will put up a map of the minerals that Ukraine has, which is what Donald Trump is looking at. He's going to get them. Seriously. He's a businessman. He knows how to calculate the time. He knows how to timing or his project. So to him, now it is a time to go back to Ukraine. Now it is a time to give Ukraine the money they need because they know Ukraine need the money so bad. And he already calculate his return on that money. And he's looking at the minerals. Let's follow Trump, and I would love to see what you think. Please comment whatever you think about this development. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Watch.
We're telling Ukraine they have very valuable rare earth. We want what we put up to go in terms of a guarantee. We want a guarantee. We're handing them money hand over fist. We're giving them equipment. European is not keeping up with us. They should equalize. And look, we have an ocean in between. They don't. It's more important for them than it is for us. But they're way below us in terms of money. And they should be paying at least equal. They should really be paying much more than us, but let's say equal to us. And they're billions and billions of dollars below. So we're looking to do a deal with Ukraine where they're going to secure what we're giving them with their rare earth and other things.
So President Trump has said he would like for Ukraine to supply the United States with rare earth minerals. The US president said this would be a form of payment for financially supporting Ukraine's war effort against Russia. As a reminder, just to remind you, this is not to say that the previous administration was just sending money for free. No, it was not for free. It was not a gift. I'm pretty sure Ukraine was going to pay back too. So if you remember how Democrat was trying to explain, how the government was trying to explain to the lawmakers what the money is for and how they're gonna get return. It was not for free. Probably Trump is just looking at on another angle what he's going to get in return. So the proposed deal aim to address the United States need for critical minerals. Trump knows China is going to stop. China stopped most of the minerals we get from China. So he's trying to get he's trying to find another market, which makes sense for a
Sir, just
businessman.
to clarify when you said about
So he understands what's going on. He understands what is the future. He understands what is the challenge that United States has in the future. Because if you follow the news, China already started to slow down the supply of some of the some of the like the steel, all this type of material they use to fabricate the most of the industrial stuff. China started to slow down to supply United States of America. And if you know this type of minerals, we got a full of them. We got a lot of them in Africa. We got a lot of them in Caribbean, in Asia. But most of these, they go to where? They go to Google's, they go to Meta's, they go to Apple's to do this type of industrial work. So that's what Trump is looking at. Apple won't be $1 trillion company without these minerals. Google won't be able to do that. IBM wouldn't able to be what it is without this type of minerals. Defense ministry, this weapon, these missiles, all these uh, gun, they won't be able to make these without these minerals. So this is a competition, and Trump is willing to sacrifice his relationship with Putin, even if Russia also has a lot of these minerals. But he knows Russia is not going to give this to United States of America because they need it. But Ukraine needs support so bad. So Trump's going to get this because they need it so bad. So watch.
Ukraine earlier, the rare earths, is that something you want them to give the rare earths to the United States?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I want to have security of rare earth. We're putting in hundreds of billions of dollars. They have great rare earth, and I want security of the rare earth. And they're willing to do it.
So President Trump had previously campaigned about the U.S. is sending more military and economic assistance to Ukraine. Look, yeah, he was saying no more money to Ukraine, no more. He was saying there's a lot of people dying in Ukraine. We're going to stop the war at day one. On day one in office, I'm going to stop him. Guess what? He changed his mind. Hey, it's all about business. It's all about this. It's all about money. The Trump administration recently froze foreign aid to Ukraine, hurting the shipment of weapons. Look, that's how he played this game. He stopped it first so he can come to the negotiation. Yeah. During his election campaign, Trump repeatedly called for an end to the war. You all remember that. Since returning to office, he has criticized Ukraine President Zelensky. Mr. Trump said the Ukrainian president should have made a deal with Russia President Vladimir Putin to avoid conflict. He said that. Since Russia invaded Ukraine on 24 February 22, more than 12,000 civilians have died. That's what Trump was saying. Stop the war. Ukrainian troops have been struggling to keep ground as the deal with Russia was delaying. Of course, it makes sense. A country like Ukraine in conflict with Russia, it makes sense. That's why the whole Europe and the US was trying to support Ukraine. But Trump, he knows how to play these games. Russia forces have slowly expanded the amount of territory they control since the invasion. The war has never stopped. The war has never stopped. If you look at what happened to Gaza, Israel, it's like the Russia-Ukraine war was now already into the lenses. It was everybody was kind of forgetting about it. But Russia didn't stop. Russia was progressing a little bit, a little bit, a little bit up to now. So they've been going forward, going forward. While Democrat and Republican were trying to fight over this, over what to support, what to not support, what to do about it, Russia was keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. A lot of people was dying. All the Ukrainian city was destroyed one by one, one by one. So Trump knows the time is now. Many have raised the concern that the rare earth mineral deposit is. So many of people are saying these minerals are in the territory that Trump occupied. Let me put them up on this. You're gonna see that. Number one, let's read this tree right here. Most of Ukraine's rare earth minerals deposits are located in the Russia-occupied area in the east and the south of the country. For the US firms to gain access to these Ukrainian minerals, they will need to help the Russia occupier out of Ukraine first. So I'm gonna put a map. I'm gonna put up a map of where is this minerals, so you can see what's going on. Yeah. So this is Twitter. Okay. I don't know who is this guy going underground. Obviously, he knows what he's talking about, and you can see all of this. So the guy was right. Look, this is the trillions, trillions, approximate total cost of natural resources is billions and trillions. Ukraine is full of this thing. It's like Congo. I think this is even more than Congo. Look, all this highlighted region, these are the minerals, the minerals. Look, 43 billion right here. 46 billion of this one, 521 billion. Oh my goodness, look at this, look at this, look at this. Billion, 60 billion, 685 billion, 790 billion, 168 billion. So this is what Trump is looking at. But guess what? This region right here, like Luhansk, Donetsk, Zaporizhia, Kherson, this is where Crimea, Odessa, I think Odessa too. I'm not sure, but obviously this area right here, that's where Russia occupied. They already gained this territory right here, and they are now moving back. So a lot of people are saying that Ukraine is going to give Trump this territory right here. That's what Ukraine is going to give Trump. So Trump can help Ukraine to push back Russia out of Ukraine. Is that going to happen? Who knows? No one can say that because Russia is not a small country. So we don't know. But what we know is what? All we know right here is Trump is going to give Ukraine the needs they want. Okay? That's not a question about it. Trump is going to supply the aid, the money to Ukraine because of this. Look, I mean, no, it's not. No one is surprised. Okay, no one is surprised. Look this: rock salt, silver, brown coal, zinc, gold, iron, clay, sulfur, manganese, oil, gas. All this. This is in Ukraine. What Ukraine is gonna do this with? Nothing. If Ukraine has no peace, this has no meaning. All these minerals will have a meaning if Ukraine have peace, right? So it will make it will make a million sense if Ukraine can say, "Hey, Trump, what do you want? Get some and give me the money. Get some, give me the weapon. Get some and help me to push these guys back. So I'm just saying, but this is what I want you to know. Okay? This is what I want you to know to get from all of this. All we said. Trump canceled aid from South Africa. Why? Because of the return. Trump was looking at how much we got in return. Trump canceled aid from US aid all over the world. This is so bad. Kids are going to die. Kids are going to miss school. Kids are going to drop out from school. Hospitals are going to get to go like without electricity, without oxygen, without all of those medical supply. Because in a lot of countries, a lot of hospitals use this U.S. aid to supply for some critical materials. So a lot of people also are going to lose jobs. And the big problem is this just came up like overnight. No one was prepared. No one really took any measure to prevent this to happen or at least to prepare to this measure. So people are going to go to the street because they don't have a job. It's too bad. Too bad. That's from Afghanistan, Africa, Caribbean, Asia, everywhere. So what should we learn from this? This is what everybody should be doing. I'm talking about my people right now. Every president should put his country first. Seriously. Look at what Trump did with Canada. 25% tariff. Canada did what? Okay, what do you want? We want you to protect the border so we can stop the fentanyl and all these illegal immigrants coming to the US, all these drugs. Canada say, well, okay, we're going to do that. Mexico, 25% tariff if you don't do this. The lady, the women who run Mexico say, no, we're going to do the same. We are going to fight back. Trump said, well, okay, you're going to fight back. I'm going to double down. Now, 50% on everything that comes from Mexico to US. What did the president of Mexico say? Okay, what do you want? Trump say what? I want you to protect the southern border. We don't want these drugs, illegal immigrant coming to our country. Bring 10,000 troops to the border. She did what? She said, yeah. Colombia, it was the same. She said, we don't take these people unless they come with dignity. They don't come with handcraft. They have to come with dignity. We're going to take them. If you don't, we don't take them. Those are illegal immigrants. What Trump said, okay, we're going to double down more sanctions. And then after that, the president say, well, after analyzing all the outcome of those fight, he say what? Okay, we take him. And then he ended up send airplane to pick him up from here to Colombia. So I'm not saying Trump is the best guy. I'm not saying Trump is a nice guy. No. What I'm saying is what? Yes, there's something he's doing that's not pretty good. But how about those countries? How about those presidents who does nothing, who been on a throne for 10, 12, 15 years, 30 years with nothing? The countries stay poor. People keep being poor, poor, and poor. And guess what? They had the power, they had minerals, they had the water, they had the forest, they have all those resources, but they don't know how to explore them. They don't know how to use them. And when you ask a question, we don't have money to do that. That's in Asia, Africa, and some countries in Europe. But Trump is one of the good examples. Every president should have power to do better to his country. Don't sell these minerals to Europe. Don't sell these minerals to France, Belgium, or any American, Chinese, just for free. You have to be tough. You have to be able to negotiate. You have to be able to know what time it is. Is this a time to sell or it is a time to buy. You have to be a good negotiator to make your country going forward. So we have to learn something from Trump. We have to. We have to. South Africa was the first country to drag Israel to the International Court of Crime, ICC, because South Africa was accusing Israel to to commit genocide in Gaza. Trump did what he put up this sanction. That's one of the reasons he did it. Okay, Trump also was looking at between Russia and Ukraine was looking at okay, if we support Russia, what do we get in return? How if we support Ukraine, we get a lot of minerals in return. So that's as an individual. You have to know the timing. You have to be able to read the time to know this is a time to do this. This is a time to stop. This is a time to stand up. This is a time to sit. You gotta have to put up your options and think twice. Look, Trump is unpredictable. He said this today, he say another one tomorrow. He said this tomorrow, we say another thing after tomorrow. Why? Because he's the man of objective. He have to get to the target. He have to hit the target. That's how he's doing. And that's how he was able to make this billion. So we gotta have a target and you gotta be committed to make it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. For those who have been with me watching and follow, please consider to subscribe if you have not subscribed yet, and like and share the comment. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Bye.